Wonderful win by South Africa. Then the series is 1-1 at this point of time, and you've got to give full credit to South Africa for the way they played today and made a comeback in this series. We spoke about the power play and how it's going to be always crucial in ODI cricket, and we saw today that Nandre Berger was quite special with the ball, which is why he also joins us here on pitchside alongside JP Duminy. Thank you so much, Nandre, for joining us. Firstly, many congratulations on winning, because it was exactly what was required from South Africa. Tell us a little about the conditions, because the first ODI that we saw seemed slightly different in terms of how the wicket was behaving.
Firstly, thank you very much. Yeah, much needed win by the team. Obviously gives us good confidence going into the third ODI. And in terms of conditions, I just think the main difference was the dew in the second innings today. I think the wicket played pretty similar in the first innings. I just think the main difference for us batting second tonight was the dew factor.
In terms of your bowling strategy, we saw that you use the short ball as well, the odd short ball. I mean, what were you thinking in terms of how to get these wickets? What was your bowling plan?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just try to be as aggressive as possible. I think my role is kind of to try to take wickets in the power play. So whatever I feel on the day, whatever I feel could make an impact on the day, I'm going to try and do. So yeah, today was just trying to get them to hit the ball as straight as possible, obviously use a short ball, and yeah, thankfully it came off.
Just in terms of then, when you lose the first game as a side, how do you then sort of regroup together and make a comeback? It's important, because when you talk about confidence and giving each other that kind of support, having that environment, talk us through that environment in the dressing room. A lot of your main players are not playing in this series. So, I mean, how do you get that positivity in the environment?
Yeah, I think you say the main players aren't here, so there's a lot of hunger in the group. Everyone obviously wants to become the main player, so I think that kind of builds a lot of hunger. And yeah, I just think everyone wants to impact wins for their country, and that's all we want at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's been exceptional, hasn't it, Nandre? And I think the thinking that I'm wanting to bring in is really the leadership. And just to follow up on Zainab's question there, Matthew Breedska, new leader in ODI cricket. How have you found to bowl under him?
Yeah, obviously, if you know Matthew, he's a pretty aggressive character. He really wants to win, and he's very competitive, so he's kind of brought that spirit as a captain into the team, and I really think it's helped us in difficult conditions that we aren't used to really find a way to win.
Oh, awesome.
What about your length then? We're showing your pitch map here as well. What was your target? Where were you looking to bowl?
In all honesty, I saw little spots on the pitch and I just tried to hit it. But yeah, obviously we just try to make sure we hit the top of the stumps as aggressive as possible, and yeah, hopefully the batsman makes a mistake. Wickets are normally quite good here, and as I said today, it came off for me.
And the South African batters didn't make any mistake whatsoever because they were so comfortable with that chase. Quinton de Kock, he's come back to that side, and the way he's sort of delivered and taken that responsibility. As a side, you must be really pleased with the way he's performed.
Yeah, I think that was an exceptional knock, probably one of the best I've seen. I can only think of one chance he gave early on, and it landed short of Nawaz, I think it was. But yeah, I just think he brings a calm demeanor and obviously a lot of experience at the top of the order, and I think he's coming with a new hunger to try and impact wins for South Africa, so that's nice to see.
And that's certainly been the standout, just highlighting Quinton de Kock here, where it seems like there's a rejuvenated spirit with him coming into this change room again. Is that seem to be the sense that he brings, that calmness, he brings that leadership also into the change room?
Yeah, 100%. I think Quinny is obviously someone that also wants to win. He's quite competitive. He doesn't always show it, but yeah, I think he's brought a good learning and good understanding for all of us to learn off. And yeah, I think, as I say, he's coming with a lot of experience. I know it's his first time playing here, but he's definitely by far the most experienced player in the squad. So yeah, he's just brought that kind of calmness and just willingness to win.
Tony de Zorzi is having a great tour. He did well in the Test series, and now he's scoring runs with a bat in this one-day international series. I mean, what kind of an influence is he in that dressing room?
Yeah, I think Tony's a very calm guy, very chilled. He just wants to get out. He enjoys batting, so I think he just wants to spend as much time out in the middle. He gets to take good photos when he scores runs, so I think that's what it is for him. He gets to post on social media, so yeah.
He could be in that Hello Hair ad as well, with the mane that he has.
Content creator. He's the content creator.
Content creator, that's the word, yeah. 100%.
We need to find out what is the secret behind those luscious locks.
Yeah, every time they show the ads, they're always showing Tony. I think the crowd loves it as well, but yeah, he's obviously playing with it, so who knows, maybe he's got a Hello Hair sponsor in the future.
I mean, JP, this is the spirit that we're talking about, you know, team spirit that's there, despite the fact that maybe 5 or 6 of your main players are not here. How does a team with relatively inexperienced individuals come together and deliver? I mean, what is the secret behind that?
I think it's, you know, finding a common purpose. And yes, everybody wants to win. But finding something outside of just the winning that is going to bring people together. And I think that is largely around behaviors that we want to see in a tour, right? And it's not only about on the field. So yes, there's not a lot of days off, but when you have off days, you'll find guys that connect on a social level. Something that I thought about, and I think I saw it on camera as well. Nanda Berger loves his coffee, so he's probably brought a coffee machine, making some coffee for the guys, bringing them into his room.
Where are our beans?
I charged them about, I don't know how much it is in rupees, but 40 Rand a coffee. So if they want, they can come. I have to make profit as well. So yeah.
So
Smart. This is smart. You
Exactly.
know?
I'm a businessman.
That X factor around understanding that, you know, when you get an opportunity out in the middle, somebody needs to put up their hand. And I think we've seen some glimpses of that. And I love the fact that this series has shown some ebb and flow. We think about the Test series, we think about the ODI series, and now coming down to the wire again for the ODI series. So it's set up beautifully for a great finale. And I'm sure from Nanda's point of view, you want to start well, whether batting or bowling first. You know, the leadership stands with you, doesn't it, in terms of having the new ball. You want to make an impact, and I've no doubt you'll do the same.
Absolutely. I mean, final thoughts, parting thoughts, that third one-day international, all geared up for that. The series is 1-1, so a real great chance to end the tour on a positive note.
Yeah, I think it's always exciting, essentially playing in a final. Obviously, there'll always be a bit of nerves around, but I think everyone wants to finish the tour off on a high. It was a good Test series, and obviously it was a tough T20 series, but we want to finish the one-day series on a high, so I'm sure everyone will come out ready to go, and I'm sure it'll be the same for the Pakistan
Win a
guys,
toss as well.
And win the toss. I mean, it's 0 out of 7 at the moment.
Today is an example of how you didn't win the toss, but you still went on to win the game.
That's also true. That's also
at the end of the day, congratulations once again, and good luck for that all-important one-day international. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Thank you for being here on Pitchside. We'll take a short breather on Pitchside, and when we do come back, we'll be joined by Ramiz Raja to have a closer look at the game.